I believed our female-led relationship had found its rhythm, until Madame Eloise summoned us to Bellavere. Because when Bellavere calls, it isn't a visit, it's a reckoning. The letter arrived sealed in crimson wax, the mark of Bellavere glinting like a pulse under candlelight. Mother recognized it instantly. Her hand trembled, just once, before she smiled that knowing smile I've grown to both love and fear.
Well, my dear, it seems Madame Eloise wishes to see what you've built.
Mother's tone carried that teasing sass, as if Adrian were a beautifully obedient experiment rather than my husband. When Madame Eloise sends for you, it isn't social, it's evaluation. Adrian looked from Mother to me, concerned.
Bellavere, why does that name keep surfacing?
I offered him a soft smile, the kind that soothes and unsettles all at once. You'll see soon enough. In the days that followed, Adrian became restless. He found my old Bellavere journals, though I had locked them away. Small clues scattered like breadcrumbs through the house. Monograms, photographs, faint perfume on the edges of parchment. He began speaking with my cousins' husbands at the estate. Each man carried the same quiet demeanor, attentive, precise, unwavering in tone. They spoke little, but their eyes told the story. They had all been shaped. He thought he was uncovering secrets. In truth, he was only tracing the outline of our world, the world built by women like Madame Eloise, perfected by generations before me. One evening, I found him standing by the garden fountain, staring at the Bellavere crest etched into the stone. His expression carried awe and unease in equal measure.
Every man here acts like they've been trained.
They have, and they're happier for it. That night, I requested his attention for another correction in the Red Room. Hubby didn't resist, but his silence spoke volumes. Men rarely notice how quickly defiance turns to doubt, and how doubt craves discipline. I motioned for him to go to the corner and kneel. Adrian hesitated, half a heartbeat, no more. My voice was soft but absolute. You've let curiosity rule you, love. Let me remind you what my disappointment feels like. The heirloom brush gleamed under the light. Each measured stroke drew out the tension, burning pride into understanding. His breathing slowed, his shoulders loosened. The lines between rebellion and relief began to blur. When it was done, I tilted his chin upward. You ask too many questions, Adrian. The answers will come when you're ready to serve them, not read them. He nodded, yes, with surrender. Discipline isn't about control. It's about realignment. The body follows where the mind resists. The next morning, a black car carried us through the iron gates of Bellavere. The mansion loomed like a cathedral of quiet power. Inside, Madame Eloise awaited us in the grand hall. Silver hair pinned perfectly, her eyes cutting through us with the calm of a surgeon.
Charlotte, he's handsome, but unrefined. I can see why you've chosen him. He still believes his will is his own.
Her words were like silk over steel, smooth and irresistible. Adrian kneels down without thinking, drawn by the pull of her approval. Madame Eloise never raised her voice. She had that effect on men, the silent pull of gravity they couldn't explain. She had a way of making submission look like destiny.
Every generation believes it's the first to discover love, the first to understand dominance and submission. Yet what they never grasp is that love, when properly cultivated, teaches obedience. Few ever master it, but you, my dear Charlotte, you might be the first to shape it into something enduring.
She turned then to Adrian, her gaze more dissecting than admiring.
Tell me, Mr. Hartwell, what is it that drives this curiosity of yours? This need to uncover what Bellavere truly is? Do you truly believe devotion is proven through defiance? Or do you mistake your disobedience for loyalty? Perhaps you've convinced yourself that your questions are harmless, that seeking truth is noble. But have you considered, Adrian, that your curiosity may already be leading you down a path we never intended you to walk. Charlotte asked you to stop, and yet you persist. You do realize, don't you, that disobedience here carries its own form of correction. Careful, Adrian. Bellavere rewards devotion, but it does not forgive defiance.
Adrian blinked, caught somewhere between disbelief and intrigue. But Madame Eloise's smile was slow and deliberate, a quiet promise of revelation yet to come. That evening, I heard them in the passage, Mother and Madame Eloise. The door was cracked just enough for their voices to slip through the dark.
He's asking questions. If he keeps digging, he'll find the truth.
Then we'll decide if Adrian needs a correction at Bellavere. She's coming along beautifully, just as intended.
Then the hush of secrets sealing themselves back into the walls. I thought I led this female-led marriage, but that night, I began to wonder who was truly leading whom.